Good morning everyone, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to be creating a jigsaw nail inspired by Nail Sunny. So I've got these acrylic colours from Nail. I'm going to be using these because I wanted it to be really bright and summery, and I'm using neon coral glitter from, yep, you guessed it, Nail Sugar. Oh, it's so pretty. So I've got a tip here that I have filed with my e-file the bits of jigsaw out of the free edge, and I've just buffed over it, and I have drawn on the shape of a jigsaw piece or two, and I'm going to be using my size 4 3D alpha brush because I'm going to be able to pick up smaller beads. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in. I have sped this video up quite a lot because it did take me quite some time to do. So because I have popped the, because I've drawn the jigsaw piece shapes onto the nail, it's going to be a lot easier for me just to fill them in with the acrylic colour that I want. I'm sat in my car, by the way, dubbing this. I've just got to my grandparents, but I thought I would quickly do the voiceover before I go in, otherwise I won't get this video up until later on this afternoon. Not that you needed to know that I was sitting in my car. So I'm filling in the jigsaw pieces with, at the moment I'm using the neon lime green. You can see where I sped it up. We could be here for a long time. And also when you're doing this, I'm on the side jigsaw pieces, I'm going to go in with the yellow acrylic. But when you're doing this, don't worry if where the jigsaw pieces meet, if it's not too neat, because later on we are going to go over the edges of the jigsaw pieces with some black acrylic paint. So this will just define the pieces more, and then it'll obviously neaten up any wonky bits, you know, any slight wonky bits. I don't know what I'm on about. So now I'm doing the other side again in the yellow acrylic. You might find that you need to drain the liquid out of the back of your bead just so that the acrylic doesn't run everywhere. Then on the top I'm going in with the pink. I did realise actually, I was just being lazy. The top part here is actually, it should be two different colours because there should be two pieces of jigsaw connecting together, but I just filled the whole thing in with pink. You'll see what I mean in a minute when I outline the jigsaw pieces. Look, it's my keys. Jingle jingle. You know when you have like loads of keys on your key ring, like, and you don't know what half of them do? I've got loads. Like, what does that do? No idea. So what I'm doing is at the bottom, I'm going in with the glitter, and I'm just going to fill this in obviously with the neon coral glitter. I really had to pack the glitter on to fill out, to sort of completely cover the white tip. I didn't want it to look patchy or anything, so I just put some clear acrylic down, and then I went crazy with the glitter. I did get a little bit carried away with filing. I did file some of the glitter off at the bottom, so I just had to go back over it and then file again, but obviously I didn't show you that bit. So I was just going over here in a minute with some wet acrylic, the idea was that because I'd packed loads of glitter on, when I came to capping it now, I didn't want the glitter to move and end up halfway across the nail. And look, surprise surprise, oh look, glitter in there. So I just kind of wiped off what I could, and then went back over with some clear acrylic. Dope. So once the acrylic has set, I do file and buff it, and I just use a very small cuticle e-file bit to go around the pieces of the jigsaw that go in on the free edge there. So I'm just using some black acrylic paint and one of my detailing brushes. This was from AliExpress. It cost me about 90p. Just to go over the outline of the jigsaw pieces. I actually really like this detailing brush. It's nice and thin. See there, you can see where I put the cross. That should have been 2 different coloured jigsaw pieces, but it doesn't matter. Not the end of the world. Then what I'm going to do is just go around the outside of the free edge, just to define that jigsaw piece more, because I thought it would look silly if I didn't do that. Then you're going to want to leave the acrylic paint to completely dry before you go ahead and top coat it, otherwise obviously it will smudge. So there we are. I'm going to be using my CBD tempered top coat. Just going to go in with 1 layer of this. One layer. So doesn't that glitter look, it's a lot finer than I thought, and it looks just like I've put an acrylic colour on. It's crazy. I absolutely love the colour though. I never used to like sort of orangey colours, although this is like an orangey red, but I'm really starting to like them. And I just popped the nail into my flexi finger thumb, because it was a big nail, so there we go. Ta-da! Not the most practical nail, but it was fun. I hope you liked this video, and as always everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!